Hello.
Hello, I'm Bala. As you know, you have been subscribing to my channel. We have been uploading videos in different topics. Today I'm with Laure. We have been in companion to do fasting since 3 days. So we are going to explain this a bit and yeah, welcome Laure to the channel. So, how was your experience with the fasting?
So my experience with the fasting was really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was hard.
Yeah, we did the full train, 72 hours.
Yes, I did
Yes.
72 hours. At some point, yeah, in the middle it was really difficult, so I had to drink some juices because I drank only water the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah,
So at some point I was really weak, and I thought to myself, just have a few juices,
Yeah, yeah.
coconut water.
yeah, because it increases electrolytes and other
Yes,
things. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yes, because we were discussing about this. No, this fasting, the 72 hours, we are talking about the solid food, but it doesn't make any sense to restrict ourselves from the
Yeah.
liquid food also.
Yeah.
So I also did. For me, it was not the juices because I don't like juices normally. So I did drink some coffee. Most of them are black, but sometimes once a few times with some milk also because it's what available in my parents' house. So in that way, I was able to manage to do 82 hours.
Nice, congratulations.
Because I was like, wanted to do 72 hours with you, and then I that was yesterday night, and then normally I don't eat food after 8 o'clock, and I finished around 8:30. I said, okay, I will just extend, go to sleep, and then I will wake up in the morning. As soon as I woke up in the morning, 6 o'clock, I broke the fast. In that way, it is nice. Yeah.
So maybe we can share about how we broke the
Fast?
fasting.
Yes, please. How did you broke the fast?
So I broke the fasting with smoothies and juices and soups,
Yeah.
cold and hot
Hot,
soups
yeah, yeah,
only.
yeah.
So I broke the fasting at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And full day I had only what I just mentioned.
More liquid fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bit more concentrated. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And the next day only fruits and vegetables also
Okay.
cold and
Yeah.
cooked.
Yeah.
And from today, so after 48 hours,
Yeah.
I will start to add rice and quinoa.
Yeah, yeah, like
And-
grains and other things.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. Broke my fast, of course, with fruits because I don't have a blender to make smoothies, and also I like the fiber in the fruit content.
Yeah.
So I had pomegranate, I had apple, and then that's how I broke the fast in the morning today. For lunch, I will have some rice. But not the normal quantity of rice that I will have, but I will have it with some rasam. So it's like very mild and nice. So, and I think in the night, again, I will try to go to only fruits and vegetables, like cooked vegetables and fruits. In that way, I'm slowly coming out of so that I don't strain my stomach after the 3 days of resting. It's not like full power, you know. Yeah.
You had no problems with the stomach, like no pain, no feeling of aggression when the food was coming in?
Actually, the thing is that the fruit, when I put it in my mouth, it was like wow, and also pomegranate. That's in the morning.
Yeah.
It was really something. Actually, I never felt pomegranate this much sweet in the morning. Yeah, because I was lacking sugar also. 3 days I didn't like no form of sugar.
Yeah.
So this was like wow, it's an experience. But when I chewing the apple, I felt pain in my mouth actually, and the throat was like bit heavy, and I didn't peel the apple, so it was apple with this one. So it was like this, but once in my stomach, it was like normal actually.
Yeah.
Also, I had one biscuit because I was like missing my biscuit. So in that way, I think for me it was okay. Yeah, this is how I think I will. Yeah. Were you able to do any physical activity? Were you able to continue with your normal life?
Well, I started on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So Saturday I remained pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But pretty normal also
Normal life,
because
yeah.
it was the first day. Thursday is okay.
It was like yeah.
But then Sunday I kept super quiet.
Yeah.
And Monday, as I was feeling weak,
Yeah.
well, I tried to work a little bit and kept quiet, had a nap and stuff.
Yeah.
And Tuesday, same.
Yeah.
And then it was finished.
Finish.
So.
Yeah. Well, for me, as you know, I'm a physical person, so psychologically I'm tuned to do things. I was able to do most of the things that I normally like to do, except for calorie because it is like next to impossible. And so yeah, it was. Yeah, I was always thinking that this is the first time I ever crossed something that is 30 hours or something like that, you know. And then I went double jumped. It was like because you kept a tab on me. So, and I kind of kept a tab on you. So it was like encouraging each other. When I saw you did 72 hours, I was like, yes, I also wanted to try this. I think it always works when you have like a buddy or when you keep tab on other things, yeah. And you know that one of our friend Tahir also done looking at us. It was like, wow, they are inspiring each other. Huh? Yeah.
I actually also had many people telling me, now you did it, I would like to do it and stuff. There's just one thing I actually would like to tell to the people is that fasting is something that you should prepare, and so you have to get informed ahead and not do it just like that. Actually, it's better to reduce your amount of food in the beginning and eat more fruits and vegetables the days before. Even I did 2 days of intermediate fast. It was actually 2 days of intermediate fasting, and then I slided into the 3-day fasting. After the 3-day fasting, I broke the fasting with only liquids, smoothies, juices, soups, cold and hot. The first day, I stopped at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So the first day I did only that. Second day I went only for fruits and vegetables still, cooked and raw. And from today, which is the third day, I'll start integrating quinoa,
And
rice.
grains, grain items. For me, it was a bit different because we had a potluck dinner. So it was like full, I had a big meal. But that kind of kept me going. The first day I was almost doing every activity. I think it's also because I was I needed all this energy, and then but I broke the fast with a lot of fruits, pomegranate, apples, and other things. And today I will have some rice because I miss my rice, but with some rasam, like which is very very mild. And then evening I will go only for cooked vegetables with some garlic and some onion and olive oil, because I think consuming oil immediately is also not advisable. So you need to really come out slowly. The way you go in also. It took us it took you 2 days of preparation, 3 days of fasting, and 2 days of coming out. It was almost a week. So a week of investing in yourself. So, and also you did it in the comfort of your own home. We were talking about the zero waste living in this one, no? So for me it was like two things, because normally I don't cook. I always eat with my parents, and then at night dinner I always eat on something outside. But in this 3 days I didn't have to do the shopping. I didn't do nothing actually. In that way we both saved a lot of time. This is what I was telling you, no? I was taking, she was telling to me, so you can explain to them.
The big plus point of these 3 days of fasting is definitely that you're saving so much time.
On money.
And money, of course, and waste.
And waste,
Because you don't have to shop, you don't have to cook, you don't have to do the dishes, and that 3 times a day. So you're saving at least 3-4 hours a day. So you have a lot of time to do other activities, which are more interesting than eating.
That is true. Actually it was, and also I was telling, you should not stop your life. You should not do the strenuous physical activity. But I was doing bit of a strenuous activity. I was doing my normal lives, but I didn't do Ashtanga yoga. I did a kind of yin yoga instead of that one. Instead of going for a bicycle, I used a bike, and I was. But I also did for a small walk. It kind of took my mind off the hunger and stuff like that. So it was like the activity kind of helps you to take your mind off from this fasting. Otherwise, you're looking at the time, and the time is just almost not moving actually. So that brings us to give us some tips.
Well, for me actually, on the opposite, I did a little bit the opposite of you. I kept very calm, and I didn't do so much. I mean, I kept calm and stayed home, and I read. I did some creative work, which came to me fast. I wanted to do some creative stuff, which was very satisfying, very grounding also.
Wow,
So that's what I definitely felt is that everything went slower.
Yeah.
And as I'm usually going fast and
Yeah, yeah,
working
yeah,
and
yeah,
things,
yeah.
slowing down and becoming more conscious of the body,
Yeah.
of the whatever I was doing,
Yeah.
was very nice and satisfying.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure because you take a break from your regular life. I kind
Yeah.
of took a break from my regular life.
Yeah,
So in that case, in that way, you take a back seat and then you are like, okay, let it flow. I think yesterday I was telling you, yesterday morning when I met you, I was telling you that I went my speed reduced to a level where when I was going through some phases of my life through external things that makes me to go through this phase, it happened naturally to me actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was really grounding for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
Tips?
So the first tip I would give is to do fasting either during the weekend
Yeah.
or eventually literally when you're on holidays
Yeah.
and you have enough time to focus on yourself, because I fasted for 1.5 days during the weekend and 1.5 days during my working days, and so I was definitely much slower, not very efficient.
Yeah.
And so definitely take some time off to do this.
That is true. Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah.
Otherwise, well, you're losing a lot of electrolytes
Yeah.
as you're fasting, which you get usually by drinking and also in the food. It's like minerals, electrolytes are minerals.
Yeah, mineral salts. Yeah.
So you're losing them, so it's advisable to drink coconut water.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I did,
Yeah.
which helped me actually after the second day.
Yeah. In my case, I did a lot of warm lemon water with salt in it, sea salt and Himalayan salt. It's kind of kept me grounded. That's a
Yeah.
very good tip, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my case, I will tell one and then you can continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did a lot of reading, so that kind of books that kind of keeps my mind off hunger. So it helped me to. Because when I was slowing down, for example, during the slowing down phase, it was the books that kept me going. Actually, I finished like 2-3 books in this 3 days, which is very good. It's not like a small booklets, let's say, but in that case, in that way, you're shifting your focus away from I'm fasting, I'm doing something, instead of letting your body work. Yeah, yeah.
And drink much. That's what I would
Yeah,
say.
that's
Drink
the
much.
thing,
We
drink.
drank so much.
Yeah, I think per day I drink 4 liters of water plus
Yeah.
plus lemon water and everything.
And
Yeah.
it also kills the hunger.
Yeah, that's true.
It fills
Yeah.
the stomach and
Yeah.
helps you to go through
Good
this.
with this, yeah.
The app.
The app. So both of us used an app called Fasting Track. So it helps to keep the time on, and also it kind of more. For example, I had in the app tells the app tells what is the stage your body is going through. Like there are some technical terms like gluconeogenesis, ketosis, autophagy, insulin sensitivity, and then finally immune system booster. So you can also read, and also you have like a target, in that way it was motivating. How is it for you? Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was very interesting to see at what moment of the cycle I was
Yeah.
during the fasting, and
Yeah.
it was actually very motivating to see
Yeah.
what was happening in my body
Body,
at
yeah.
this moment,
Yeah.
and what was gonna happen after 72 hours.
Yeah.
So that really kept me going.
Yeah. It was like, and you have like a small target, but
Yeah.
and also, and it's a free app, so I would suggest you guys to download it if you are planning to do. But don't go directly into 72 hours. It's not. I don't
Yeah.
advise that.
No.
Start with intermittent fasting, like 12 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours, 20, 24 hours, and then read a lot. There is a lot of literature available online,
Yeah.
And then if you want to ask questions, send us a comment. I can reply to you.
Yeah.
And then prepare yourself, actually, psychologically, mentally. If you are living with a family with kids, then you need to be even more careful
Yeah.
to prepare yourself so
Yeah,
that this doesn't. You don't have to stop your life,
Yeah.
And so, yeah. I think this is one thing that we wanted to talk to you. Other than this, I felt very good. I lost some kilos, like almost 1.5 kilos. I don't normally lose a lot of weight because I'm already kind of, my weight is up for me at the moment. So I think it was only the water, but also I was drinking a lot of water, like 3-4 liters of water. So it was like compensating that for my weight. How about you?
Yeah, I also lost. I lost 2.5 kg
Wow, that's a lot, huh?
in 3 days.
3 days,
So yeah, but it will come
It
back.
will
for
come back,
sure.
yeah, for sure. It's water and everything.
Yeah.
But so it's in 3-4 days you lose almost 2.5 kilos, which is a lot. So if you, so it's like gives you a motivation, you know. It's not like you have to do this fasting every third day. No, you can do this once whenever you feel possible. But you can always skip one meal and not feel hunger. Yeah. Like for me, for example, before if I skip a meal, I am like psychologically, I'm going to die. I'm going to be psychologically this one. Now that I can survive one meal, yeah, for me it's going to be like that. So this is one of the reasons that we wanted to bring to you, because we want to motivate you. Our friends got motivated. My siblings got motivated, and they did a small fasting.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah.
Quite some people told me, you fasting sounds interesting. I also want to fast. And then right away I told them, yes, you can fast, but you have to prepare yourself a little bit, read about it and stuff. And now definitely I feel so good, so energized.
Yeah, that's for sure. After the 72 hours, we feel like, ooh, yeah.
Regenerated.
Regenerated. Like immunity in our body has increased, and especially in times like this. So it's better to work on ourselves, and also it costs us nothing actually. Almost we saved a lot of money actually by buying the food and everything. So it helps you to go through this phase. So please try not 72 hours in the beginning. Whatever is possible, whatever is your facility, be mindful of your body, take responsibility of your own body, and you can subscribe, share, and wait for future videos. Thank you, Laure, for joining.
Thank you. Bye bye.
I hope this time it. Yeah.